Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin and today we are doing my 2023 skincare, hair care, beauty empties. These are all the products that I was able to use up in 2023. I did just film my makeup empties and I think that one is going up before this one, so I will make sure to link it up in the eyes so that you guys know where to find it. But definitely let's get into this. I did some overhead shots. We're going to go through all of my items. I'm going to go through some of my spreadsheets. Some of the items that are in my empties I do not track because they're just things that I go through in my normal day-to-day life. But if I do have a tracking page for them, we will go over that after we get through all the products. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go to the overhead and you guys can see all of my empties. Here are my empties for body care. I have a strip-free wax. I have two whey products. They are both of the scalp and body scrub, one mini and one full size. I have one of the Tree Hut shave oils, a body oil, a body serum from Slather, and then also a St. Ives blackhead clearing scrub. I did not use this on my face. I used this on my arms for my KP. For body moisturizers, I went through two of these from Hemp Haven. These are the coconut body lotions. One from Hemp's, and this was the green tea and Asian pear. I went through a Dr. Teal's body lotion in coconut, and then I went through one tube of Aquaphor. I have two empties for my Shiseido facial cottons. Both of these are 140 count packs. I have sunscreens, one from Laneige, two from Paula's Choice. One is the Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense, one is the Essential Glow. I have one from Tula, and then a mini from Supergoop, which is the Glow Screen. Next we have my face masks. This one is from Purlisse. It's the Watermelon Energizing 2-minute polishing peel. I used this on my face for a little bit, but then I finished this up on my body. Same thing with the Elemis Papaya Enzyme Peel. I ended up using these on my arms and on my chest. The Biossance Squalene and Green Tea Detoxifying Mask. Same thing, I've started this on my face. It became a little bit too much whenever I started adding in higher strength retinols, so I did finish this up on my body. The Ole Henriksen Fat Glow Facial, I actually really enjoy this, and it's gentle enough but effective enough to not irritate my skin. I have three from Peter Thomas Roth. These are smaller sizes compared to the full-size products, but these came in a kit that I got around holiday time a couple years ago. But I finished up the Aloe, the More Mud Mask, and also the Gold Mask. And then the last one here is from First Aid Beauty. This is their Ginger and Turmeric Mask. These are my cleansers, and so I went through two of the jumbos of the Clinique Take the Day Off balms. I went through an Innisfree green tea foaming cleanser, two of the Fourth Ray Beauty BFD cleansing oils, a Paula's Choice clear pore normalizing cleanser. This is from Equate, which is the Walmart generic brand. This is the foaming facial cleanser. Then I went through a micellar water from Garnier, then another Equate cleanser, but this is the daily facial cleanser. These are all of my serums or ordinary products, really. So these two are the lactic acid 10%. These are both hyaluronic acid. This one is the rosehip seed oil, and then this one is the marula oil. Down here, these two are the niacinamide. These are caffeine solution. This is the arginine solution. This is an Inky List collagen peptide serum. And then this is a bakuchiol serum from Beekman 182. This here is just a mashup of other skincare products, and this one really should have been in with my body care products because this is the Ole Henriksen Lemonade Smoothing Scrub. I did use this on my body rather than my face, so we're considering that in body care. But otherwise we have the Dr. Brandt Hydrating Essence, the Tower 28 SOS Spray, an Innisfree Balancing Green Tea Toner. These two are the Innisfree Green Tea Serums. We have two of the Paula's Choice BHA Exfoliants. Up here we have a Shea Moisture Glow Getter Pressed Serum. This is the Good Molecules Vitamin C Powder. The Ordinary, and y'all know I always mess up this word, alizac acid. So that's one of their, it's the 10%. This is the Sunday Riley's A Plus Retinoid Serum, and this is an Ole Hendrickson Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum Mini. For eye creams, I went through 4. So I have the peptide and the brightening eye creams from the Sephora line. I have a mini of the Moisture Surge eye cream from Clinique, and then I have the Ren Brightening Dark Circle Eye Cream full size. These are all of my moisturizers. This is the Equate Moisturizing Cream, 2 of the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Creams, the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer, the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty. Then we have the Laneige Water Bank, the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew, the Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture, the Pharmacy Honey Halo Moisturizer, and then a mini of Dr. Jart Ceramidin Cream. I have 4 empties for nail polish. This is a Sally Hansen Insta-Dry Clear Coat Top Coat. This is the Essie Polish in Touch Up. This is the Essie Polish in Last Nighty, and then this polish is in Take Me to Thread. I kept saying all year that I was interested to see how much eczema cream I go through, and I actually expected this number to be higher. But I did go through 3 of these from Equate, and this is the Eczema Soothing Moisturizing Cream, and this is kind of the dupe for the Aveeno cream. Then I went through 1 pump of the Gold Bond, 2 of this size of the Gold Bond, and then 1 of the mini ones. For hair care, I'm going to have to do this in 2 different sections, but I went through 2 tubs of the Ava NYC Therapy Session Hair Mask. I went through a Living Proof Restore Hair Mask, the Olaplex No. 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask, a pair of the Living Proof Full Shampoo and Conditioner, a Verb Hydrating Shampoo, and then a pair of the IGK Legacy shampoo and conditioner. So this is the rest of my hair care. So I went through a Not Your Mother's dry shampoo, a Tresemme hairspray, the Amika The Wizard Detangling Priming Spray, the Verb Ghost Prep Heat Protectant, the Briogeo Farewell Frizz Blow Dry and Protecting Cream, the Verb Ghost Oil, and then also a Dry Bar Prep Rally. I cannot dump all these out because they will not fit, but this is one of the cube bins that fits in the IKEA storage units, and so this is absolutely filled to the brim. There was no way that I could dump this out and show you guys everything that's in here, but this is all of my skincare, body care, and hair care for the year. That was a ton of products. I think I showed you guys that it filled a complete cube container that fits in my IKEA organizers. That entire cube is chock full of products. So I am filming this part of the video a day after I did the overheads, and so I recycled everything that I could, and definitely I will be cleaning out the rest of it and making sure that it goes to Sephora to get recycled in their Terra cycling program that they have there. But let me go ahead and do some screen recording and we will look at my spreadsheets and my comparisons. So here we are looking at my spreadsheet for my SPFs. And so my comparisons, we're looking at, I was able to go through 5 SPFs in 2023. One of those was a mini, and the other one, the Tula one, I finished that one very early on in January. I got puppy dogs walking around. Malcolm, what you doing? Is that thunder? I know, baby, you don't like thunder. You can lay down right here, though. I have one pup that he is not a fan of thunder, and we're about to have some pretty severe storms roll through. So I'll see how I can get through this with him being right next to me. So yeah, that Tula one I used up on January 18th in 2023. So that one was kind of almost a give me for the year. And pretty much depending on where my usage on my SPFs fall within the year, that will indicate how many I will end up using up. But in 2022, I did use up 3, and those were all full sizes. And then in 2021, you guys can see on the spreadsheets, I used up 4. So definitely a big comparison. Had some higher ticket items in 2021 for $143. Then we went to $87 in 2022. And then in 2023, we ended with $129.90. The next category that I do track is my moisturizers, and I'll actually scroll down and we'll look at 2021. So in 2021, I used up 6, and then in 2022, we were looking at 8 with a couple minis in there. And then finally in 2023, we were at 7, with none of those being mini moisturizers. So the price difference between 2022 and 2023 is vast. It is pretty much 4 times the amount. I think that is accounted for in 2023. I did have 4 moisturizers that came in through FabFitFunds. Those are usually more high-end brands with higher ticket prices, especially like the Murad product, which cost $83. So definitely we had some higher ticket items in 2023, but I was happy to get some use out of those. So the difference is in 2022, only $58 worth of moisturizer left my collection versus $212, almost $213. And I think that also this proves to me, and this is what I've gone back to in 2024, is that you don't have to pay high ticket prices to get good skincare. It's just figuring out what works best for you. And kind of even my sneak peek, I think my entire moisturizer collection right now is about the same cost as the Murad one product. So that is how I am being mindful about my skincare costs. And so when we're going over my next category that I do track, and I'll have to scroll a little bit on this one, and that is my daytime skincare. So this is anything that I consider in my morning routine. And let's see, how many was I able to use up? So I used up a total of 16 daytime skincare items in 2023, and that is in comparison with 16 items also in 2022. It seems like that is my consistent amount of products, but definitely a different cost difference. And also I think that goes into, I had a few higher ticket items from FabFitFunds in 2022 and not so many in 2023. So in 2023, I had $227 in products leave my collection, and then I had $344 leave my collection in 2022. And just for comparison, we had 290 leave the collection in 2021 with a total of 15 products. So it looks like the 16 is a good number that I'm going to end up hitting consistently on my daytime skincare. My nighttime skincare is a much larger category, and so we'll have to scroll a little bit for this one, but let me count and see how many I was able to use up in 2023. So I used up a total of 23 products, and there's quite a few in there from FabFitFun, so I know that that always does inflate our price. And I've said in like my buys and buys and things like that, that I put down the replacement value, so basically retail value of items that I get in FabFitFun, because if I love the product, then that is the cost that I would need to buy it at. I don't break down my FabFitFun into like the cost of the box divided by the amount of products. I look at replacement value. So for 2023, I did use up a total of $506 in products. And let's compare that to 2022, which again is a very large category, but we had $436 leave in 2022, and let's see how many products that was. So a total of 24 items left in 2022, so it looks like I'm hanging in that 22 to 24 range with my usage on nighttime skincare. I definitely had, only one FabFitFun item in 2022, even though that was a $65 item. The rest of my items I did keep at more of a drugstore price, or even like my Paula's Choice items, I always get those on sale. So I try not to inflate my numbers by buying really expensive products. This is the first year that I actually tracked my body care items, and this is a guesstimation because I only input these numbers later on in the year, but I did go through $404 in body care, and let me see how many items that is. So a total of 16 items and then one declutter, so 17 altogether. Quite a few items in here too from FabFitFun, so definitely got my use out of my subscription box items. So next we can look at hair care, and I do have the comparison for that one. So in 2023, my total cost for my hair care going out was $343, and that is in comparison with $189 in 2022. I think that also accounts for it. Yep, there is a lot of FabFitFun hair care items that came into my collection in 2022, and they did get used up in 2023. So let me see how many items I actually went through. So 14 items in 2023, and that's compared with only 10 items in 2022. Now I do have more high-end products in my hair care, and that is just because my hair is color treated. It is doing its own thing. I live in a hot, humid climate, so I do need to take care of my hair. So typically I do have more high-end products in my inventory and that I am using, so definitely that does inflate my costs a little bit, but definitely getting some of these products from FabFitFun allowed me to try these higher end brands with these higher price tags at a very low price to myself. Nail polish is also a category that I ended up tracking this year, and I did go through the 4 polishes, and that was for a total of $35.25. I hope to get through some more polishes this year in 2024 and definitely get more use on the beautiful Holo Taco polishes that I brought in 2023. So this spreadsheet here is my totals for all of my empties in 2023. I will try to do a slow scroll, but I wanted to kind of reflect on the different costs for each month. January is always a weird month for empties. You're definitely using up things that didn't quite get used up in the year prior. So in January of last year, I did have an empties total of $197. February, you end up getting a little bit more use on things, so I did have a total of $307, almost $308 in February. In March, it was $117. In April, we were at $288.84. Let's see, then we were looking at May, another lower month, so $176.46. Then in June, we were at $250.37. June is also a month where maybe I'm pushing myself to the middle of the year inventory, so I'm really wrapping things up before that inventory happens. Then in July, we were at $230 even. In August, we had $289.62. $159.59 in September, a very big month in October, and so that was $387.04. In November, we had a lot of sponges go out. I did a big kind of declutter, kind of use up. The sponges have reached their limit in November, and so I had a total of $278.51. And then our totals for December, which you guys will see me go more into depth with this in my buys and buys, but $377.15 in my empties in December. And that leaves us with our total at the very bottom with $3,060.41 in empties. I say in all of my buys and buys that that number is arbitrary. I am not trying to hit a particular number. That number does not reflect the amount of money that I spent on things, but that number reflects on if I was to replace everything that I went through, that's the cost of replacement. So again, I am thankful for the subscription box where I get to try high-end products at a lower price, and so that does help with these numbers. I'm also very, very conscious about buying things on sale, getting things on a deal when I can, especially when I know that they're holy grails and I know that they will get used up. So that number no way reflects me bragging about the amount of my trash for the year. And I think by now everybody that has been watching my channel understands that this is no way bragging when I'm doing my buys and buys. That is my way of being mindful about what's going out and what's coming in, not necessarily a keeping up with the Joneses type of mindset. And I speak on that all the time with my conscious consumerism and my Let's Talk series, which I am going to be filming a Let's Talk video in the upcoming weeks. And I think that one is slated to go up in February, so be on the lookout for that one. I know a lot of you guys have been talking to me about a lot of really good topics to go into on that series, so definitely stick around for that. But that was my empties for the year. I hope that you guys enjoyed looking at my beauty trash, because that is what it is. And I said this last year, when I look at that pile of plastic, that again gets me thinking, what's the best way for me to still have the items that I need and want, but reduce the plastic, reduce the amount of waste? How can I make sure that I'm recycling things? What can I be mindful of? So I'm consistently doing that as well. And I think I said it in my last video that I am very thankful that the Sephora locations have now placed a box out there for their TerraCycle program so that we can return these things that are difficult for us to recycle as consumers, because that has been the biggest and hardest part of this. I actually have a pile of empties over there that I really like the component, so I'm going to clean it out and save it, so if I ever have to decant something or take something out of its original packaging, I do have some different packaging that is really, really good that I can reuse as well. So all of this is not going into a landfill. I did go ahead and I recycled as much as I could. So I am consistently mindful of that as well. And I think that that's something we all should be mindful of. So without me getting further down the road about recycling, I want to go ahead and wrap this video up, because actually we are taking one of our puppy dogs to the vet for his annual checkup. So yay for that. Definitely, you guys know what to do, all the things. Go ahead and hit a thumbs up on this video. Let me know that you guys are enjoying my content. Go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell, because we have a lot of exciting things that are coming up in 2024, and I'd love for you guys to stick around for it. And of course, leave me that comment down below. Let me know how you guys did with your empties. Let me know how you guys did with your mindset for the year. If you want to change your mindset for the year, what are your goals? Tell me, so that we can be accountable, we can celebrate each other, and we can be encouraging to each other, because you guys have created this amazing community on my channel. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will definitely catch you in my next one, which will be my buys and buys. So stick around, but I will catch you in my next one.